Let's turn to business news now with Nona Peltier. Hi, Nona.
Hello.
Telecommunications company Spark reported a better than expected full year or half year? Full year
Full year,
profit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it was a bit better than expected, but on the other hand, there were some other pieces in there that made the market go, maybe not, so not too sure. In the end, the share price ended even, so there was like no change. So at first, the market was a little unsure. The top line looked pretty good. So the company's...
So what was the top line? What was it?
Yeah, their net profit rose 13% to $418 million. That included, though, a one-time gain of $20 million. They sold a piece of land they didn't need in downtown Auckland on Merrill Drive.
$20 million for a piece of land in downtown Auckland? Mm-hmm. Must have been the size of a postage stamp.
Pretty much. A little bit more, 20 times more the average house in Queenstown.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's an extraordinary number, isn't it?
It
to
really
segue across
is.
to
Yeah,
Queenstown.
$1 million.
$1 million
What does it get you today?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so they sold that. What was it, 418 million overall?
Yeah, it's still quite, it's not bad.
Yeah.
But look, Simon Mutter said that 2018 is going to be a year of investment for the company. They need to make a significant investment in upgrading their digital services because customers are demanding a whole lot more. So they're saying, well, we're going to invest in 2018. That means that our profit will be about maybe 2% up on the year we just reported, and revenue maybe 3% up. So, but he said that if we make this investment now, in 2019, we'll be able to get even bigger growth, and it would be significant. And he said, really, that's how it goes with telecommunications and digital services. It's very investment intensive. There's a lot of demand. One of the things he talked about was the fixed broadband network. Well, that's, the fiber that people are getting. Well, there's not a lot of margin in that. It's just a price-driven commodity. It's sort of like shopping around for energy for your home. You choose what's cheapest, and that's exactly what's happening in that market. So it's difficult to add value to those services, spend money on giving customer service or customer experience. So they're focusing on their wireless network. They think that that's where they can really add some value because those are high-value customers.
Add some value or add some profit, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a tough business. That's the bottom line there.
Yeah.
Yeah, what else do we got?
I don't know. Well, how did the weekend? No.
Well, before we get to that, I can tell you the weekend actually rose a handful of points to another record. 3 points only to a record 7,874, which isn't too bad because Asia's looking a little bit on the rocks right now. And that's partly because Donald Trump's policies don't look like it doesn't seem to the market that he'll be able to fulfill his promise on policy because his house is in disarray.
His business councils have fallen over.
Yeah.
Senior Republican figures are speaking out against him.
Yeah. It's all of those things. And so the U.S. dollar stalled. Markets a little bit concerned about risky investments. Meanwhile, the New Zealand dollar, it's held steady. We're still really in that same holding piece, whereas the U.S. dollar is falling. Other markets, there's dollars, values of currencies are moving around. The New Zealand dollar is steady at 73 cents, 92.4 Australian, 56.6 pence. I said the Spark share price was steady at $3.92. And, we've got a really big week ahead. It's the biggest week on the reporting calendar coming up. And we've just got so many companies. I don't even know where to begin. I mean, they're like the 3 of the 4 biggest power companies. There's the travel businesses, Auckland Airport, Air New Zealand, Tourism Holdings. Oh, I have a list. Wait. Entertainment companies, Sky Television, Publishing, NZME, the cinema company Vista, food and beverages Comvita and King Salmon. We've got shipping and transport companies, Port of Tauranga, Flyway, New Zealand Refining, EBOS. Oh, it just goes on and on.
All of them reporting next week.
Yes, and you'll have Giles telling you all about that.
Well, thank you for doing such a fine job of this week, Nona Peltier, and have a wonderful weekend.
And you.
Nona Peltier, our business reporter here based in Auckland.